Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We are back here. We're back. Looks like some people are cranky in the chat. They're a little jealous that I do a little bit of a pre-market analysis on NinjaTrader. Okay, I'm back here now. So vote whether you're bullish, bearish, or neutral on the day. Today I'm very neutral. We hit sell side target. We're having an inside day, and it looks like it's likely to be an inside day, right? Because yesterday it's like 700, 800, 750 points or something. Ew, it's gross. And we start off down here, and now we're in an inside day. So it's not really the day where I'm like pushing my risk, especially coming back from a little trip. Thank you for asking. Someone in the chat asked, how was California? It was really good, It's nice. I took some days off. I did not vlog it because that is more work. I vlog my work trips, and it's funny because I say, like, I haven't taken a vacation in a while, and some people say, you're lying, we saw your Florida vlog. Where I had like one free afternoon at the botanical garden. But California was great. I went to San Francisco for a day, me and my sister, and we saw a lot of it. Fisherman's Wharf, like 150 sea lions. Crazy. Went on the Ferris wheel there. Went to the Painted Ladies. I also went to the Full House, but they definitely... I took a picture of it, but didn't take a picture with it because it was like, clearly the owner does not like people outside because they changed up the trim of the house. There are other people there too, and they kind of like blocked off the staircase, and they were like private property, which is totally fine and up to them. It is their private property, but like, yeah, I wonder if they knew when they offered up their house how big Full House would be. Probably they wouldn't know. They didn't know. So I was just there literally for like 3 minutes, and then I Ubered to the Japanese botanical garden. That was really nice. I love botanical gardens, clearly, and I love plants. You can see my money tree is doing amazing there. It did sort of how would you say, rearrange us a bit. Realize the lights are better if they're flipped the other way. I have to fix my bookshelf a bit. But I also have a Monstera plant on the other side. The Swiss cheese plant. I need to get more plants. I mean, I have more plants in my living room, but I love plants. In my college, like, I was in charge of the garden. And completely revamped the garden as well. Tomatoes, blackberries, blueberries, a lot of parsley. You want to know something funny? Is that right? Because I was an RA essentially, and that's how I got in charge of the garden. And yeah, I'm the RA that has spent the most money there in history because we got bigger budgets. But I was also in charge of RHA, the President's Hall Association, and they got a huge budget. They had like $6,000 for the year or something, and they had trouble just making events and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, can I get $2,000 to revamp the whole garden? And they were like, yeah. So. It was falling apart. I put in new flower beds. I put in new like fertilized soil. And then the director of the building, he was like, okay, you can have, good job in the garden, but just do not put in blackberries. And I'm like, why not? He's like, well, at my old college, I had to hire, the blackberries just really just went everywhere and overgrew and went everywhere. And I had to hire a guy to come in with goats to eat them, to get rid of them. Well, by that point, I had already bought the blackberries, so it's not like he knew what they would look like before this. And I did not get in trouble for it because they didn't. Anyway, he doesn't even work there anymore, so. So I think here, this is the. I don't love the structure. I think we're gonna have an inside day. Anyway, I saw like 150 sea lions there at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. That was crazy. I went on the Ferris wheel, went there. I went to the Japanese Botanical Garden. That was nice as well. And then I went to the Golden Gate Bridge view. That was really nice. And then I didn't really have any issue with any of the people say sometimes the people on the streets of San Francisco, like the homeless situation, it wasn't actually bad at all. So I only saw 2 crazy homeless people. Not too bad. Let me think. And then after that, the next day I went to Monterey Beach and I went to an aquarium. That was great. One of the best aquariums in the country. They have this huge kelp forest, really cool. And then I went to the Redwoods, so I drove a lot. And then the next day I did. What did I do? It was something big. What did I do next day? Oh, Napa Valley. That was cool. Went to Gurgitch Hills. Really good, really cool. Did wine tasting there. I'm getting into wine pretty recently, so that was fun. And I got basically the price of 2 tastings for one because I was asking questions and everything, and that was fun. And then actually got the tastings waived because I bought a couple of bottles later on for my wine collection, because that is an expensive hobby now, you know. I regret nothing though, so spent like $800 on wine. It's a couple of them is nice occasion wines. It's not like I'm drinking this every other day or anything. So I come from a generation I come from a family of winemakers, actually. Like if I start making wine, I'll be at least like 4th generation winemaker. Because my dad makes wine, his dad made wine, his dad made wine, and that's as far as I know. So it could be even more. But anyway, today, there's not a lot to work with. We hit my target liquidity draw. Like yesterday, yesterday I was happy to see this got hit. I had swung some shorts while I was in California. I wasn't really watching my P&L or anything, so that was good. I just took profit there. And then now what? I don't know. We had a V-shaped recovery. Now we have some bullish structure on the hourly. We're in a discount of the swing leg up. Right? Like if I'm looking at this fib from here to here, this is like in a discount. So it's not even if we invert this that I care too much for more upside. So it's like I'm not even gonna have that marked out actually, because I don't even care. I'll have London high here. And we already, just so you know, guys, like, yeah, we wicked that area, so it's not even looking too good. If we go up higher, I feel as though it'll be a high resistance, move up higher. Or even lower, too. I don't know. I think we have to build up more liquidity now because we hit a liquidity target. Huge day yesterday. We have earnings coming up, and we have today no high-impact red folder news. It's later on in the week. So, that is a tough situation to be dealing with. So I'm very neutral. When I come in and I'm like, all right, I don't know where price is heading. That's a hard situation to deal with. So it's like a lower probability, right? I would I'm marking out this high to see if we have potential SMTs. But if we do take this high, I wouldn't hop in shorts unless there was a clear structure break of this low. So I think that if I go in prematurely here, then that's where I could get wrecked. So I think it's a tough day. It's a tough day. How did San Francisco compare to New York City? A lot of hills, bro. Lots of hills. Reminded me of Sugar Hill, except much steeper. Sugar Hill in Harlem. Except it's much steeper there. Otherwise, I didn't love the brutalist architecture. I think there was a lot of that. But I think they have to do that to help not for earthquake reasons, right? So a pretty large drop here in the first minute in the morning. We paused before London high. We dropped down at the open about 40 points. Okay. That's kind of funny because to me, this looks like 100 points or something. So it looks like pre-market we pretty had smaller ranges. Oh, yeah, we really did have smaller ranges pre-market. Yeah. But anyway, we're starting the day off with a 55 point candle in NASDAQ. To the downside, but not really much to work with here. I'm neutral. I just have London high kind of marked out. The thing is, I'm looking at points of interest and I'm just like, okay. When it's an inside day, it's not a lot to work with. You have like session highs and lows, so you have London high. And then we would probably have like intraday, like whatever we make during the session. And I don't really like participating in that. It's way easier if we have a draw on liquidity on the 4 hour. What did you guys vote? Bullish? 48% bullish. It's a lot. What car did I rent in San Francisco and did I like it? I rented a Porsche Macan SUV. I like Porsche. It's smooth. Although I like the 911 Carrera S I rented in Florida better. But I took the SUV because I was with my sister. And for our luggages. Yeah. And for my brother too, because my brother drove us to Napa. That was good. It's a 2-hour drive. Because I was in like Silicon Valley. That's where my brother works there for like one of those big tech companies. I'm not gonna say which one, but one of the big ones in the NASDAQ. And it was good. The Porsche Macan was good. You know what I didn't really like was I think this might just be with the car. It needs to be updated. But what was it? The lights on the side, headlights. You know, like when someone's like in your blind spot. This is something new to me because I only drove like vintage cars before this. My dad likes vintage cars. And also, well, my dad will buy a car and keep it for... what year is it right now? He has a car that he's had since 2003 right now. So it's 20... What year is it right now? 22 years. Yeah. So... Those things, would they have parking assist? I don't know. I don't need any of that. But anyway, the headlights. I liked it on the Carrera S, but I feel like on this Macan, it was kind of delayed. It was like showing up as if someone was in my blind spot after I clearly like passed them, and I know they're not in my blind spot anymore. I know I could merge. But I think that's not, I don't think that's like with the car as a whole, so. But anyway, it was cool. It was smooth drive. Porsche, very smooth. Can't ask for better. But I'm not going to buy a car right now for myself. I don't need one. I take the ferry or Uber everywhere. I don't know. How much is insurance, you guys? Because every time I talk about insurance... I told you guys, it's very hard to believe. My dad is very stubborn. So first I'm getting a car from my mom, actually. But all he talks about is insurance. Insurance is expensive. And I'm like, how much could insurance be, you guys? I don't get it. Like, if I lost connection, we're back. Good. But anyone else feel like the open's been pretty slow? We had the first candle. Been inside, pretty much inside that range, mostly. Let's see. Where the hell do I do this? Canvas. ETH. Oh, it disappeared now. Oh, whatever. Especially if on the 15-minute, you don't have any idea where price is going. There's straight up nothing to do. Like right now, we are following bullish structure. How much should we retrace it within this? 50%. Move back higher. It's likely we take out the London high, but there's just no setup there for me. We retraced the 50% here during that first down close candle. Yeah, it's pretty ugly structured there. 48% of you were bullish. That's a very large amount. I don't know what the other two was. Neutral and bearish were much less. Oh, someone mentioned to change the date. Thank you. Sorry, bro. There we go. Saved. The accurate date here is now in the title. I wanted to, yeah, because I clicked it from last week. What was it? When was last week? Yeah, okay. The 15th. Wow, I haven't streamed since the 15th on here. Interesting. ES is a bit stronger there. I don't know. Not really much else, though. It's not like we even broke up to new high of day yet. Here we are, around the 9:30 open. The first 8 minutes a day has been pretty much range bound for 55 points on NQ, 60 points. We retraced to 50% of this leg up. Otherwise, I'm not, like I said, there's nothing for me to do, honestly. We're an inside day. No divergence at London High. See on ES, what's this 15-minute look like? Ethan says, please never stop live streaming. I'm not copying you totally, but watching gives me confidence to take trade to be in it. All right, cool. Yeah, ICT's in the chat. What's up? He said I trade for free only when visibility is clear. Yeah, I agree. Today is not such a clean day. I talked about this pre-market. But nah, ICT, what are you talking about? I think some of the best live streams you've done are when it's not clear, and then you advise people. This is like the environment where you blow your accounts. I think in 2023 live, I think ICT was live streaming a lot, and in 2024 as well. But 2023 was the ones I was really watching. Like, it was like almost every day or something. Yeah, this is a kind of, in my opinion, get wrecked. It's where we can get wrecked. We'll see if they both tap London High. You just have session high to deal with, and we'll see the reaction there. Here, NQ is going up through London High. Yep, after it came down here. For me, like I said, I didn't like this back and forth, and not really a point to enter. So let's see what happens here. Are we gonna hold above this? Let's see, we have this up here. Kind of eyeing this as the next buy side. Let's see. Actually, I think this completely rebalanced this, right? Nah. This wick rebalances, this wick rebalances. If we're on a market maker buy model, then we're gonna get like all the way back up here. But I think it's more likely we're in a high resistance move up higher. Let's see. So far, we're holding above that London high. Yeah, ES, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, so we're still respecting bullish structure. We just took out London high. For more targets, it's pretty tough. I'm just gonna wait and see the reaction here at London high. How many legs up do we have? 1, 2, 3. This is like the 4th leg up right now. And the thing is, on the hourly, this is all rebalanced. Like, so I don't see this as a liquidity pool at the moment. You can come back into this NWOG, basically. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. I like this gap. Like a volume, and this volume imbalance is what I like. The end dog is a bit different. The end wog. Let's see, so this is Sunday open. We're having a sustained push up higher. See? Today, what is there news today? No, right? It's like 10 a.m. orange folder. Okay. Well, look at like 9:50 to 10:10. 9:50. Pretty nice close above London high, and then we re-priced to it and continued higher. I just don't love, no manipulation. We came back into 50% of that leg up. I'll mark out the 950 macro, but like I said, I'm pretty neutral today. We had a nice closure above, though. We're continuing bullish structure. Let's see. So how much are we up today on NASDAQ? Probably 2%, 1.8%. I'm not, this is where people feel FOMO, by the way. Looking at like the different time frames on another monitor. Let's see. Yeah. We could totally, I mean, I have previous day high marked out, but it's unlikely we get there today. It'd be great to build up liquidity, have a manipulation, then take that out later. So let's see if we reprice the Sunday open there. I'll just be reading the macro. Sorry, at 9:50, we'll see. Definitely looking pretty strong here at the moment. We'll see. So if you were long, congrats. Like there are a lot of people that were bullish today. All in all, if I'm looking at the daily, yeah, tough. Inside day, 4-hour, 11 minutes until the close of this 4-hour candle. It's about to be 9:50. You know what I realized? Yeah, you guys, I totally talk to myself. When I'm not streaming, too. That's what streaming is done. And in public. I gotta start wearing like a earphone, headbud, whatever, earbud. So it looks like I'm on the phone or something. Two-minute looks kind of good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 1 minute left a lot of FEGs, bullish ones. In a premium though, 950. Is the market in a low resistance liquidity run condition right now? Well, we're like on the fourth or fifth leg up right now. Can continue if it wants to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth leg up. See, 950 macro, it's ES is retracing much deeper. Yeah, it's too difficult. It's not like there was a point of interest for me today for me to look for reversals where we started off at a premium. It's not really a manipulation at the open. We retraced to 50% of leg up on NASDAQ. It's not like there was like a clean 1 minute shift to go for because you're already in a premium too for that London high. Looking here now, we're just retracing. ES is kind of looking weaker. I do wonder if ES takes out more than this, or is it gonna retest and go back up? We'll see. I think it's a tough situation here, so I think I wouldn't be surprised if we do like retrace pretty deep. Or even take out this. For me to get into like reversals though and shorts, I would need clean structure break down here. Otherwise, we could just be wicking and just going back and forth range. Right now we're bullish, but on the 2 minute ES retrace to like this FEG in a discount. Just took London high. I'm just gonna wait. There's just nothing for me, at least, where I want to put down some risk. mark out this FEG for NASDAQ in the discount, but this is actually the first presented one of the day. Right? Oh no, there's a lower one, right? Yeah. So I don't really. No. NASDAQ's definitely stronger. Did not retrace 50%. Yes, did. We're on inside range on the daily, and we're near the upper end of the range. Like, if I'm buying here, I would feel like I'm buying such a premium. Fourth leg up after taking out London high. It's like, no manipulation. I don't want to take that risk on. So. Let's see, since the 950 macro, on ES, you have a bearish FEG, non-NQ. NQ's was more efficient. Wicked both sides, So, nothing. I don't really see much. Where's my telephone? Okay. Telephone. See, my assistant sent me something ICT said. ICT said she's just lathering up his bagel as he plugs in. Okay. Tanya, note the daily volume imbalance above price. Yeah, I think I noted, Sunday open. No? Oh, wait, that's 4 hour. Sorry. Yeah. I'll call that the daily volume imbalance. I do think we're drawing there, but I need to see a setup. Right now, I don't see one. Yeah, this is Sunday open. Think that we could, we're gonna draw here, but right now, we are following bullish structure. Has been low resistance. We're on the fourth leg up. I need to see something kind of confirm for me or provide an entry. Otherwise, it just feels like I'm buying in a premium, and whether it's seeing a bullish FEG literally at the start of during this macro, or whether it's having some sort of manipulation deeper and then push up higher. We'll have to see. Has potential for it, but we gotta see right now. A nice push up, a little bit retracement. Let's see if we have another energetic push. It's basically what I've been waiting for since 950. That could be it. We'll see. NQ just made a new high here on the session. This was pretty quick, right? It's like this candle. Yes, not yet. Let's see, what would this look like? It'd be nice if ES hits this high, that there's no more SMT there. So what's good is that we made a bullish FEG there. This would be in a discount of this leg if we are going here and we've been low resistance. I would look to try that. I just don't love that ES didn't make a new high though. Be good if you wick this. Yeah, I'm not in anything at the moment. Don't like that ES is not making a new high there right now. So if we retrace on NQ, I'd rather wait and see that reaction, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So, not anything. Let's see. Kind of weird how it's stumbling there. Struggling. Yes, at least. Three small candle bodies so far for the last 3 minutes. So The 4-hour, where did 10 a.m. open start here? Here, we wicked a little bit below during 10 a.m. Otherwise, not really. Yeah, and Q didn't even retrace to here. Okay, here ES is taking that high, so that's decent. Let's see NQ now. So I'll put in like a limit fill if we do get back to here for NQ. Might get filled soon. That's the kind of, I would probably go for this up here. So it's a 2R. Now, it really is about if I'm going to get filled or not. If it doesn't retrace, then it doesn't retrace. So. I've been waiting. I'm not getting my limit filled, so whatever. Just gonna wait. Where's the 10 a.m. open? Here, right? Okay. Yeah, so if I even buy that and we're bullish on the 4-hour, I would be buying below the 10 a.m. open on the 4-hour open. Yeah, this is a 2R. So that's basically my idea. If we don't end up giving it to me, that's okay. If we hit this, essentially if we hit this, before I get filled, then I canceled the order, right? So. And that's pretty likely to happen because we are pretty close to it. Yeah. Also, 10-10 macro is about to finish. Okay, I'm just gonna cancel this order. I'm not gonna get back there. Yeah, it's annoying my OCD too, I think. Actually, yeah, I don't have OCD. It's kind of clear I don't have OCD, considering a lot of times my lines are not completely straight. So anyway, we're gonna get back up into that VIB, then what? We'll see. Still, the night is young. It's 10:11. 10:11. What day is today? Tuesday? Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was Wednesday, but at some point. I have to get a date so I know what day of the week it is. The joke. Okay, what's this high? 306. We missed it by a tick. We didn't get there yet. Yeah. Not yet. We stopped a tick before for NASDAQ. Let's go on the 2-minute. Be kind of incredible if it stops before it and then actually gives a manipulation to get back up. That'd be kind of wild. We'll see. We'll see. It's after 10:10 now. It's very possible. I don't know. I'll see. Just see what happens. I mean, it could even go for this and then go back higher. For the 15. Yeah, we have a bunch of F15 FEGs, 15-minute FEGs here. Can you imagine people that were in longs and they like put their limit there and then it teased them like that? That's happened to me. See if they get manipulated out. Mm-mm-mm. We'll see. We'll see. How'd you guys do yesterday? It was just a straight dump. It's wild. I just had some shorts on that I swung, but yeah, yesterday I flew in at 5:30. I got here at 5:30. I don't really feel jet lagged in any sense though, so We'll see if we were traced to here or even here. I'm waiting basically for the reaction here. Like I said, I'm not buying anything. I canceled my orders, especially after 10:10, and we got so close to it. So I want to see, we could just dump straight through this to this, and this could be the manipulation. That's possible. Then go back up higher. We'll see. What's love got to do with it? Like I can just, yeah, I can imagine all the people. They're long. They would put their stops here. If you're still long at this point, yeah, they're trailing their stops to here. That doesn't mean like it's gonna get there, but something that could be a potential idea. Like ideally, what I'm looking for is this and then like this. A perfect world. In a perfect world. It's from Lion King 2. I watched Lion King 2 a lot. That came out when I was a kid. Amazing movie. Lion King, the original's all amazing too. But I've watched Lion King 2 more than Lion King 1. Definitely. I heard though Disney's no longer doing remakes, live action remakes, because Snow White flopped so much. Ha! Disney became too woke. It's true. But also, it's just like stop being lazy. Like produce something quality. Stop doing remakes. Be a little original. You could, I don't know. Everyone is made. I never really watched Marvel, so I don't even have much to say on that. I've watched Iron Man 1 and 2, Spider-Man, before he was Marvel. But yeah, I mean, come on. Stop being lazy. These big production companies. So we inverted this on ES, and now we have this bearish FEG there. We'll see if that holds it down or what. Just kind of tape reading right now. Definitely not holding it down. We'll see, actually. 20 seconds left. Yeah, if you were long, if someone was long before they're open and long here, yeah, their sell stops are definitely here. Which I'll just like mark out even for like later in the day if we don't get to it now. Like let's say we get to here first. Maybe I find shorts later on to target this, so different things. Or for now, if we end up getting to here, maybe that's a manipulation area. So far, like this, there might be some people thinking this is like a divergence. And like, yeah, it's just not. Not really what I want to take. A divergence and such a premium, and then yeah, it's not worth it. That's not worth it for me for a trade idea. To go long, like for me to go long, I would want some manipulation, and I don't really think that this is a manipulation. It's crazy I didn't even retrace to this. It's 10:22. See, are we gonna hit that Sunday open now? You guys are. What do you think? What do you think? It's gonna be funny if we just keep pausing. So far, it's made a lower high there. See the next candle. Let's see. Do. So far, lower high. And it's 10:24. The 10 a.m. open was here. The 15-minute basically just tapped into, took previous 15-minute low just by a little bit, and then for NQ at least for ES in a premium, large premium. So I would not enter long there. Where I would, as a beginner, I would mess around to find out, basically. Could be generating equal highs for later, honestly. Or it could hit that, it's fine, but I'm just staying disciplined, not taking any longs without a manipulation. It is kind of wild that we stopped one tick before. So, basically, in the past, right? I want to say like 2 years ago or something, when I was first starting out. Like I said, that I would make this mistake where that was my major flaw, right? The impulsivity of, oh, we're so close to this liquidity pool. And I would just long on like in a premium of like the fourth leg up with no manipulation to try to get to that. Right. And then I would become the liquidity. Right. So that's why I'm not doing that now. Like, I would be surprised if we take out this low. That's where as a beginner I'd be like, okay, let me just long here in this order block, or let me just and that's not even an order block. I didn't take out any liquidity, and we didn't close above it with a displacement, right? So it's where my impulsivity would wreck me. Or like, oh, let's measure this out and I'll just buy here. No, this is not what I would do. We'll see 1050 macro. Honestly, it would have been nicer if we. It would have been nice if we. It would still be okay to take out that high and then we get a shift, bearish shift. But nothing has happened, and that's just like the name of the game. It's an inside day on the daily, and I kind of didn't find anything worth putting risk down for personally. Yeah, if you long this 15-minute based on the 15 here, yeah, congrats. Just that's not my model. So let's see. I'm just being patient and waiting here. And no, like this getting taken out. It's on the 15. Yeah, it's like a mess a little bit. It's a little messy. What do you guys think? Will we hit this by 10:50 a.m.? We don't. It's gonna leave it for later, and these will be equal highs below a liquidity pool, which would be good to target later on. Anyway, so far we have a lower high. See if it breaks this low, right? This is where if in newbie Tanya would put her stop there, right? If I was chasing. We don't need this. Okay. And then we'll see 1050 macro. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with staying patient so far. I'm still waiting. So those who are chasing from here, they get stopped out. But that doesn't mean that most people are stopped out, I don't think. I don't really think that this is major sell side. Like, I think this is more of a manipulation level. Like, I'll watch here, and if it's according to the macro, maybe I will enter if it just sweeps this. But I'd rather go for this. We'll see. So far, pretty much back and forth. Help me. You guys chat. Tell me what to do. You should put a poll up in the chat. We can make a chat indicator. Sometimes chat is right. I mean, people were bullish this morning. But a lot of times when we're like kind of pausing right before something, and it looks like we're about to hit it, no, we just don't. It's crazy. But it's not like there's an SMT here, though, if either NQ and ES for me to think that's a reversal if we do take out this. So, you know, it's no point. This is the part where like trading's so hard during this environment because we're in an inside day, and it's like you don't have a lot to work with for POIs, point of interest. Right? It's like what? What are you doing? You just have like London. We have the gap. We have London high. Then you have like intra-session highs. Let's see. Let's ask the chat. Did you guys take a trade yet today, or what? Most of you guys were actually bullish. Let's see. Oh my gosh, 3,000 people. Hello on the first day back. Hi. Okay, let's see. Let's put a poll. I'm gonna be ready for 1050 if something gives us, but okay. I'm interested. Someone said to look at gold, so sure. Let's see. I'll have an alert if I'll put gold on the left side. I'll still watch NASDAQ. I'll have an alert if we take out this. Wait, let me turn on my crossing. Not a vertical line. What the heck? Crossing down. And if we take out this. See gold. Someone said, can you check Dow Jones? Okay, yeah, we'll check out YM first. Sure. Because the dirty 30. Is she stronger? What's she like today? Well, yeah, look at the 4 hour on that one versus this one. Near its highs. How much is she up right now? She's up 1.8%. Very, very close to the NASDAQ. Okay. It's like the same type of vibe there, right? It's a Sunday open. It's a good point. I am going to start adding things to my watch list, like VIB is volume imbalance, okay? Am I like blind right now? Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, my glasses. I forgot to put on the right one. There we go. All right, now we're ready to take a trade. Now we're ready. Okay. See gold. This is all three all-time highs again. Yeah. I mean, new all-time high today. There's really nothing for me to do with gold, actually. Like, the all-time highs. Inverted a bit on the 4 hour if you want to put that as a point of interest for it to go down here, but so strong. I would not. I'm not the type to do that. I'm never like shorting all-time highs unless it's like so obvious. So more like, you know, I would wait for until the next day to see, because then we'll have a daily FEG here. And then there's, there's a 4 hour here in a discount lined up with that lot high. So I would just wait until it reached down here again and then see reactions. Okay, CES. It's, you guys, will we or won't we? It's been tickling, kind of consolidating here for a while. It's tickling. I mean, this is perfect. The perfect thing to make relative equal highs on for later. So if we don't get there, I'll be happy. I'll literally be happy, because then later on, maybe tomorrow, this could be an easy target, like an obvious target. Right? We're so close again, yet again. But it's not like we had any manipulation, so. There we go. We just hit it on NASDAQ. NASDAQ hit that level at 1039. Okay. Oh, it was wild. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone stopped out there. It's crazy. It's still not worth it, That's still not worth it to me. So let's see here. NASDAQ hit this level. I mean, now I'm looking to see this reaction. Ideally, we got, I don't know. Yeah. We'll see if we end up getting a structure shift to the downside. I wouldn't be too eager for the shorts unless there's obvious confirmation. Boom, 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 boom. But let's see. ES has yet to get there. See if she gets there. Or right at it. There we go. ES hit it. That was a long wait, so congrats if you did end up holding for that. That's crazy. It's a very long wait until it hit that. So the open here was 80.25. Yeah. Wait, really? No, 83.75. Yeah, I have that correct. Great. We just wicked it on ES. Let's see NASDAQ. CYM. CYM is a little bit different in that regard. Right? Still hit this 4-hour FEG here. It was much weaker. Left a FEG there and did hit this. Wait, did it hit it yet? No, not yet. So now we're on the 4-hour. We're in a premium on NQ. We hit that Sunday high. I would, this is a level where I'm looking at for if there is a structure shift to go lower, I will join that, but we'll have to see maybe during the 1050 macro. Otherwise, if we continue up higher, then we're going to go for previous day high and all the way back up to the buy side, the swing high. And then maybe we shift bullish again for this high, So let's see. This 4-hour, the 10 a.m. candle, it was kind of interesting. The first minute was just created that wick. Okay, so we're at a daily level. I'm gonna have alerts here. Yeah, I think I have one, right? Yeah. Hit it for ES. ES, you know, I'd rather short ES most likely if it comes to it. He's slightly weaker. But we have to wait and see. Essentially, is the 1050 it could just continue up straight up higher. Yeah. Steve, what did the poll say? Did most people take a trade today? 50-50. Oh, we're making new highs. Yep, not much I could do. I wanted more manipulation for the longs, so I just gotta wait for the shorts if they're gonna show up. Could happen later on in the day too. Where's the midnight open for NQ? All the way down there. Okay. Just like looking at relative discount. Okay, cool. In regards to like if it ends up breaking like this low, then I could look for shorts to this low. I'd feel comfortable because that's in just above 50%. So basically what ended up happening, right? I was looking to enter long like here, never got filled. Even to this, never retraced. So when I took out the order, I was like looking for a manipulation. We never got it. So we hit the level first. I'd be fine with taking a short if it presented itself, but since it's a daily level, I'd rather it like at least invert this 5, or I would prefer it break a low, short-term low, with a displacement. Like on the little bit of a higher time frame. Like this is a low even on the 2-minute. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit low. It's true. Wait, 1-minute inversion. That's the only thing that's happened so far. This is a swing low before this high, so potential 1-minute breaker situation. 2-minute as well. I think that would be okay actually to take. We'll see. Especially it's 1050 macro. So just kind of wait. Broke this. Yeah, ideally we get like a 3-minute inversion here. Mm-hmm. Broke this. This is now like a 1-minute bearish breaker with the FEG. See, ES is it weaker? Let's see. Let's see if this holds us down and then if it breaks this low. This so far completely rebalanced this 3-minute inversion. I mean, 3-minute bullish FEG did not create an inversion FEG fair value gap there. So, and on the 5 as well. Just respecting this bearish breaker at the moment, reaching up higher. The 1050 macro, the 1-minute BPR, it's like the last line in the sand for that. Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. Then if it breaks this low with a inversion, we'll invert this, and maybe it'll go lower. But other than that, it's like I said, I needed higher, more confirmation, and nothing yet. We're digging up higher. How much are we up today? 2.25%. Okay. Did not make a new high of day yet. 10:55. How much are we up? We're up like 2%. We started today like up 1.8 or something. Definitely. That was a crazy wick. Did you guys see that? So when it disrespected this, I was like, okay. Oh, I would have wanted it if I was going to join the shorts, right? To respect that and then break that low again, then I'd probably try. Or at least invert on the 3 or break a 5-minute low since we were hitting a daily level. And I didn't, so I stayed safe. I straight up could not find a trade. I don't know. Today. It's a hard day for me. Hard day. It definitely feels like it's an easy day to feel FOMO on, I guess, but there was no manipulation for me to go long. Or it didn't even retrace to my limit on NQ. So, whatever. Go ahead. 10:58. So the previous day high for NQ. What are the earnings for this week? We have a lot of earnings this week. Let's see. Today is Tuesday. We got Tesla after the close. Okay. Tomorrow we have not much tomorrow. Okay. Google is Thursday after the close. Okay. I'm just looking at this. I'm going to eWhispers, earnings whispers. I'll tell you. They have a calendar. Yeah, every FEG and like 50% was respected, even after it took that open. So that's why, thankfully, I stayed safe on the short there. I recognize that. So, although it's an annoying. I don't know. I'm fine with not taking a trade today, though. There's like plenty of news coming. Tomorrow is unemployment. What is it? Tomorrow is unemployed. No. Oh, that's Thursday. Okay. Tomorrow is flash manufacturing PMI at 9:45. New home sales at 10. All right. We had moderate news at 10. It's really, I remember that 10 a.m. candle that I marked out before. That's why. Okay. And then Thursday's unemployment claims at 8:30 and Friday, 10 a.m. orange folder, but it's really red folder in my book for revised U of M sentiment. So there's plenty more news coming later this week. So it's fine for me to miss out on this today. Am I wearing my glasses right now? Yeah. Am I wearing my yellow glasses? Yeah. It's crazy how your eye adapts. Oh, wow. It's so cool because, like, this is a yellow filter, but to me, it looks the same. You get used to it real quick. All in all, we're still on an inside day today, but that was quite the move during that 4 hour. That wasn't valid enough for me to get involved, though. And it was, good job if you're a bull flag trader. That worked out today. That would have, it works sometimes. It works if you know how to manage. Let's see here. ES. I guess, I was too trigger shy. I mean, the only other thing I could have seen was longing ES, but I didn't want to long the weaker one. After it took out London high with a displacement, that was but after that, it didn't even provide much more clean anything. Yeah, so here to here. Yeah, it wasn't really too clean there, so. Today's a day where you forge discipline if you didn't take a trade. And yeah, honestly, I'm fine with this because I really wanted a lot more confirmation today. I just didn't get it. See if I wonder if NQ is going to hit that previous day high by 11:10. The 1050 macro started creating bearish. I wanted more. I wanted it to invert on the 3 or the 5 because still that's not enough. It's a daily level. And for the bulls, honestly, yeah, if you're bullish, you could have just, if you thought that this was enough to buy there. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Today's not really, I don't feel any FOMO. Kind of start off the day up like 1.7. So we were up, what is it, 2.5? So what's the range so far today? I feel like we did move quite a bit though. Oh, not too bad. Okay, for NASDAQ, that's not. From like just the 9:30 from the New York session. Okay, 272 points. Nowadays, that's not. It's funny how nowadays that's not a lot. You can still definitely find trades within that, but I'm just saying relative to what we've been seeing. That's a good thing because then you can manage your risk better. We'll see. 5 minute. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have lows marked out, see if there ends up being some sort of reversal later on the day. But if we just continue up higher, we could start shifting bullish structure on the 4 hour. So tomorrow's a new day, we'll see. Tomorrow could be exciting. Yeah, so you have this 4 hour here. Let's see, do we have ETH on? Yeah, okay. It's crazy how big the volume imbalance is on the 4 hour. It goes all the way up to here. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes against previous day high, too. If it, literally, we could continue the strength, and then later on, there could be more longs. If that ends up happening, if we close strongly above previous day high. I'm not saying for today, but like tomorrow, can continue bullishness. Otherwise, I don't know. You guys, I demanded a lot more from the market today. I'm pretty happy I never chased. NASDAQ very strong, didn't really, give me the retracement I wanted here. Right? I was looking for that fill here and it never came there. And that's that. And then for the short side of it never confirmed. So today is a day where it's like I feel impatient too. I do, but I'm happy that I didn't take anything. Like, yeah, followed my plan. Congrats if you were green today and if you were, and if you took that trade, but if 50-50 people did not take trades, including me. It's not often that happens. I don't take a trade during the session, so. But it's fine. It's a good warm-up, reading tape back, getting acclimated back in this environment. And tomorrow will provide way more opportunities. Yeah. Pretty wild 15-minute candles. Yep. That's about it for me today. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better setup for me. I mean, it is what it is. We have much more red folder news and higher impact news for the rest of the week. I even have friends who aren't even watching price action today because they're just waiting until Wednesday. So if you show it up, you're just building more screen time experience, and this is going to happen in the market where you don't get your limit fill. So good luck, good trading. Don't be a degenerate today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Ciao.